What's up guys, Tony here with, not a KOG video because I wanted to talk about this game. Just came out last week in China and it's made by Netease. And if you know a bit about, Netease and Tencent, they're like the two best, well not best, but the biggest gaming publishers in China, right? And usually Tencent is like, I don't know, in terms of gaming market, Tencent owns like 98% in China for mobile, and Netease maybe like 2%. So historically, you can guess Tencent has made, well, this is arguable, but has made the better quality games, and Netease has tended to make these like scammy, boring MMOs or, poor games like, I don't know, Marvel superheroes and somewhat OmniOG. But anyways, it's not the point of the video. Just wanted to say I was pleasantly surprised at the quality of this Netease MMO. And I'll be doing a video on a Tencent MMO, which is the same style as this, the same kind of mechanics. So basically, you can see it's not like a traditional MMO. You know what I mean? It's more about there's very little buttons. You see, there's very little Chinese. Anyone can play this game. It's more about the storytelling. And I'm on the second chapter because I played quite a bit. It's basically about a guy who found a sick girl. And I think she used to be his girlfriend. I'm not sure. But anyways, she's forgotten a lot of things. So he's trying to take her through these like places. And these are real places inspired by the government. Well, inspired by actual Chinese lore. And he's just taking her through them. And there's obstacles you have to solve, kind of like in Portal. Or in, I don't know what game. But anyways, it's like a puzzle game. It's an MMO, but it's more a puzzle game. So I've only got like 3 buttons. You see one is like holding hands, one's like jump, one's like slashing. And you'll see here I get stuck on this puzzle. Trying to figure out what to do. And the game, of course, gives you some hints. It's pretty, it's not that hard. It's pretty easy. But the main thing is about, I didn't really do this game justice in this video because it's not the tutorial was amazing, the scenery and everything. This is the second part. And the game also has some combat to it, but I don't get to show it here. And the combat is more like quick time event. Still pretty cool, and the animations are nice. And you can see the theme is set in ancient China, and it's martial arts. And the first chapter was like in a swamp, and this one's kind of in this house. It's very ancient China. The houses were built like this. If you've ever seen pictures of, some ancient houses in China, they look like this. And the cool thing about this game is there's no way to donate. There's no pay to win. There's nothing. You can't pay in this game. They simply made this game because maybe the government wanted them to promote, Chinese history and scenery and culture. As I said, some of these places are actual real in China. And yeah, it's just, I guess they got a stipend from the government or something. And you can see here I'm trying to do this goddamn puzzle, and I put the lady on this lever so it lets me walk onto this platform, and I push it there. And what I gotta do is I gotta go to the other side and retrieve the pillar, put the pillar where the woman is, and then take the woman safely across. So it's kind of slow paced. I enjoyed it, but I thought it was a bit slow. But in any case, really like, I'm not really into these games because I prefer competing and I play KOG. But this is a very nice game during the downtime. I was very, very pleasantly surprised, and what can I say, dude? I'm just surprised Netease made such a good game. Although, in my opinion, I'll be making a video next on The Incredible Adventures of Mandy. And this game is made by, well, not made by Tencent, but it was endorsed by their indie project, where they invest in indie games, and they found an indie game which is similar to this. And I think that game is better than this. But this game's already out while that game's in beta, so I can only show you guys the beta of that game. Anyways, this is getting very tedious. I'm like, I'm basically like pushing this guy, and there's of course physics, so it's so slow. And my girl is like sleeping. But anyways, it's kind of cool, I was like reading through the story, it's actually kind of what's it called? Kind of emotional. This girl talks about her past, about like kung fu and the martial arts she used to learn and the wars she was in. It's pretty beautiful. Right, as you'll see here, I'm moving the pillar to that place where she's standing on, so the thing will stay up. I don't know what the thing is, and then we hold hands with her, and then we escort her to this, and then what is happening? So I shouldn't have done that, but anyways, we push this over. Blah blah blah. And notice how like I have to push the thing the right way. I can't always be pushing right side on my joystick. You don't see my joystick, but that's what I'm exactly doing. There's like a hidden joystick. We finally make it. Now we escort her around again. And you'll see like most of these adventures take place with a horse. And the horse can't go into the house, so we're figuring out some solutions to get around that. And she's like, how do we get the horse over? So, and then he's like, let's look there. So this direction thing on the top right comes out and tells you, you know, go this way. So we are doing that. And let's see what happens here. Probably the horse will come out somehow. So this button here, and wow. Yeah, so it reminds you of, I know what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Zelda, man. Legend of Zelda. A lot of the Legend of Zelda games are designed in this style with these puzzles. What can I say, man? It's very rare to find these on mobile, so it's kind of cool. Anyways. I got my horse. And the tricky thing about this horse is, you know, to get the thing with puzzle design, right, is like if you have 3 objects, yourself, the woman, and the horse, then you have to think of tricks to get all 3 around, right? If you're only you and the woman, that's much easier because you only have to manage 2 objects. But 3 objects is quite hard because, you know, you get what I mean. So because like usually you can do this and ride, you know, and all 3 are on the same, right? But if you need to get down to do things, then you need to maneuver both your horse and the girl. Then it gets complicated. Anyways, I won't talk too much. There's another thing here. I was trying to find combat, but I guess there won't be any combat. Feels bad. But after this, we'll call it a day. I think there's another puzzle here. Not here, oops. So I guess we step on this. It's saying that we need to step on both. So then we gotta use the horse as well. Absolutely annoying. So we put 1 on there, and then I guess we put the other box on the other one. Okay. Okay. Nice. So it's reminding of me Zelda a lot. It's like, it's exactly what you do in Zelda now. And then, what the heck? Okay, try and take this pillar. Nice. Now we're moving the pillar to the other side. Okay. Good, the horse in the way feels bad, so we gotta move these guys out. Now I'm very pissed. Now it's saying I can't walk with the horse there, so I gotta drag the horse out with the whip. Oh my god. Nice. And then we gotta move the pillar back on. And there we go. Easy clap. Now we get out of this place. So that concludes this chapter basically, and there's this whole goddamn chapter in this house. It's pretty tedious, right? But all in all, it's very enjoyable. Like, I'd play this in my downtime. Look at the scenery is not helping. So we get to the 5th chapter, which is set in this forest. I'm about to call this video quits, but you can see it's really nice, surprisingly nice, and my phone is not doing this game any good because it's an iPhone 8, but the scenery is absolutely beautiful. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys next time.
我在附近找找，会有办法的。
You got me, nigga? Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah? Yes, yeah? Yeah, okay.